Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, how
Okay,
are
sir.
you,
So
Logan?
welcome to. I am doing good, sir. Welcome today. I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
Yes, I am fine. I am fine. So now let's discuss the boy's horoscope who has given his details to the yesterday's
Yeah.
comment.
So yesterday's comments he added. Vivek was the guy. So I'm bringing his chart over here. So basically, his question is he has been searching for a job for the last 1 year. So and he's having some difficulty. So he's anxious to know when he will get the job. That is his main question.
Okay, okay. First thing, let us find out his birth detail. His date of birth is 3rd of January 1996.
Yeah, correct.
3rd of January 1996. The time of birth is 7 minutes past 9 o'clock in the morning. And then he is born in Coimbatore. And
Coimbatore.
his birth star, his nakshatra
Yeah.
is Rohini Nakshatra, part 3. His Rasi is Rishabha Rasi, that is the Taurus sign. And his Lakna is Magar Lakna, that is the Capricorn
Yeah.
ascendant. I hope that the details are correct.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Okay. See, when we are going to find a job, we need to analyze the fructose.
Yeah.
That means fructose basically indicates the opportunity that we are going to get it. So while we judge whether we are able to get a job or not, whether we are able to get a very good project or not, those things we have to come to the conclusion by analyzing the fructose. And then tenthos basically indicates about our career stability or career performance. So when we get a job, how are we going to deliver? How are we going to work? What is our productivity? Those things are all indicated in the 10th house. So 5th and 10th house for Capricorn Ascendant, Venus is the lord of the both the houses.
Mm.
So here the Venus should be strong enough for anybody to get a job and anybody to deliver, to work well and then enjoy the career stability in their life. Here for the boy is the 5th house lord, that is the Venus, is sitting in the Lagna itself.
Mm.
So practically he is an intelligent boy, very knowledgeable boy, very talented person. As per his karma, when he is applying for a job, he can get a job very easily. See, when a person is knowledgeable, when a person has a necessary educational qualification, when a person has a talents, when a person has a experience, naturally, the company will prefer that kind of a candidate actually for them to work in the project. So getting a job is not going to be a problem. But as per his chart, what will happen is he'll be able to get a job. But over a period of time, he will not see his fortune increasing. Rather, he will see some kind of a fortune decreasing in his job, meaning that he will not be able to climb up actually in the career ladder. Rather, either he will experience some kind of a stagnation or he will experience some kind of a setback actually in his life, meaning that he will face a slight downtrend actually on his career.
Mm.
Suppose imagine I give an example. A person has got a job and then he is working well. The project is going on fine actually for 1 or 2 years. Then the client actually is trying to reduce the number of people working in the project. That means the client is asking the company to wind up the project. So suppose imagine in the he days, 100 people are working in the project. The client may ask only 20 people. The client actually may need only 20 people to run that project in after 2 years. So what happens? 80 people actually will be laid off. Only 20, the company actually will keep 20 people to run that project. That means they will maintain the project. They will keep the project going only with the 20. That is 1/5 of the workforce. Earlier, it was 100 people who were working in the same project. Now, only 20 people are working in the same project. So what
Mm.
happens? People who are not very important will be asked to leave the job. That means the company will lay off the people. For him, he will not be asked to, he will not be thrown out of the job. Rather, his fortune actually may be dwindling actually over a period of time. So at that time, what he has to do, the thing is he has to find another job so that he can kickstart another journey in the job. So that after 1 or 2 years, when the fortune is dwindling, then he can try for another job. That means he cannot expect to remain in the same job forever. I mean, he has
He
to,
needs to keep
as
changing.
per the
Yeah.
time, he has to jump from one job to another job to avoid facing this kind of a trouble in his life.
Hmm.
Okay, but there are certain problems actually in his horoscope. The first thing is that at present actually is going through the Jupiter Mahadasha period. This period has started on 25th of June 2024, and this period is going to end on 25th of June 2040. So under the Guru period, what will happen in his life? Suppose imagine there are people who remain jobless. They keep on searching for a job and they may not be able to find a job. So what happens is they keep trying for a job, but they may not be able to find a job. So practically they say they are jobless. This is the probability number one. Suppose imagine a person cannot afford to remain jobless forever, because when you have to survive in this world, you need to do something, and then you need to earn something to survive in this world. So when there is a necessity, when there is a pressure on a person, automatically what a person will do, the person will try to pick up a job, even though if it is a temporary job. I will give an example for you. Imagine a person has completed a BTech degree or a BE degree. He is an engineer. He is well qualified in the IT industry. But unfortunately, his time is not working properly. In Chennai, I had seen many graduates, very well educated boys actually working in Zomato or in
Yeah.
Swiggy
As delivery partners. Yeah.
as a delivery partners. So see when your time does not work for you, automatically you have to choose another option. Either he has to choose a job which are temporary in nature. Suppose imagine there are many jobs which are available for a particular contract. I mean, it's a contracting job.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ask you to only work for 5 months or 6 months. I mean, they will define the job. So once you complete the job, then you will be relieved from the job. So as per his karma, either he has to remain jobless, he has to, work in temporary jobs. This is the second probability. Third, he has to work in a job which are not so important. Suppose imagine a person is qualified to, so he has written a UPSC exam. He wanted to be a IAS officer or IPS officer. Suppose imagine that he is not able to get into IAS academy or IAS. He is not able to get admission into IAS degree or IPS degree. So what happens? The person has to compromise himself. He has to apply for a job actually in the normal police department in the state level. So suppose if you are going to pass out a IPS degree, then you will be posted as a senior officer directly in the police department. Suppose imagine you are going to write an exam in the state board, and then if you are able to clear all the exam, and then if you are able to get into the police department, then you will be posted in a junior level appointment. So either he has to compromise on his position. So there are three probabilities: either he has to remain jobless, or he has to take a temporary job, or there are possibilities he has to forego his own expectation. That means he has to, so whatever the job that he is able to get, he has to get settled on actually in this job. So at present, actually, Jupiter Mahadasha was running. Sorry, so Jupiter Mahadasha period is running. This period is running up to 25th of June 2040. And Jupiter Antardasha period was running up to 13th of August 2026. Today, we are in the 20s. We are in the last leg of August. Just now, is, just before some 10 days back, his Jupiter Antardasa period has ended. Now the Sunny Antardasa period has started. Suppose imagine at this period, if he really wanted to get into a job, definitely that you can expect some amount of moderate improvement actually in his job. That means this period actually is not going to be completely disappointing. But it does not, it is not going to give him fantastic result also.
Yeah,
But
it give an
definitely
average returns. Yeah.
for the past 2.5 year period, Jupiter Antardasa period, the Jupiter Mahadasa period was one of the worst period in his life.
Hmm.
Okay, so practically speaking, that period would not have helped him actually to find a reasonably a good job in his life. Perhaps actually he might have remained jobless. This is the problem number one. So that Jupiter Antardasa period has ended on 13th of August 2026. Now he has come into the Sunny Antardasa period. So Sunny Antardasa period will deliver some marginal results actually in his life. Again, I am telling you, definitely this period is not going to be, is not going to deliver fantastic results.
Yeah.
But definitely this period actually will not disappoint like the Jupiter Antardasa period within the Jupiter Mahadasa period. Okay, so now under the Sunny Antardasa period, perhaps this boy actually would be able to find a job and under the Mercury Pratyanda Dasa period within the, Sunny Antardasa period. So
Understood.
within another matter of 3 months, actually, the boy would be able to find a job. So
Hmm.
whatever the job he is able to get, he has to accept it, and then he has to go there, and then he has to start working it. Even if it is going to be temporary, or even if it is not going to be satisfactory, he has to, understand his life, and then he has to settle down. But there is another problem. There is a serious problem in his horoscope. Normally, this boy under this Jupiter Mahadasa period remain mentally hopeless. That means he will not have that kind of a confidence that is needed in his life. Suppose imagine you have a zero confidence. What will you do? You will not have the courage actually to attend any interview properly. You need some support actually to manage your life. Somebody has to give you all kind of backing in your life. That means if I have a zero confidence, what I do, either I have to remain in the house because I have a lot of fear in going out and then meeting people because I do not have that kind of a confidence. I feel that actually I have been neglected. I feel that actually I have been abused, mentally abused. So practically, this Jupiter Mahadasa period, there is a probability this boy might experience some serious lack of confidence. I mean, it indicates some kind of a mental health issues. So suppose imagine when a person doesn't have the confidence, then at the extreme level, they may cry. They may feel that actually they are worthless. They are hopeless. So apart from searching for a job, he need to address this issue. He has to improve his mental confidence. That means he has to boost his confidence level. So see, this world, somebody actually will praise you. Somebody actually will abuse you. Somebody will criticize you. So if you are going to listen to all those kind of comments and everything, then we are not going to be successful in our life. So my simple advice to this boy is either you develop the confidence and approach the people, attend the interview with the confidence. Definitely your worst period has gone. That is the Jupiter Antardasa period, within the Jupiter Mahadasa period has gone. Now you can expect some marginal improvement. Again, I'm telling you, definitely Sunny period is not going to deliver one of the fantastic results. But definitely this boy will be able to have a marginal improvement in his life. So the thing is, either in the longer term, it is always my advice is this boy need to understand who he is, what and all is the positives, what and all is a strength, and what and all is a weakness. He need to address all those things. and then he has to take a proper decision in his life. If he doesn't do that, then there is this a particular Jupiter period may make him may make him without any friends. That means he will be living away from the family. There is a possibility actually you will not have any friends at all. And then there is a possibility you will feel that actually everybody is insulting, everybody is neglecting, and he feels that actually everybody is mentally abusing. This can create some psychological problems. So, which in turn, when there is a psychological problem, it does not only affect the career, it can affect his personal life also. There is a probability at a point of time it can affect his mental health also, or even the physical health also. So, my personal advice actually to this boy is that he has to develop the confidence. First thing, he has to improve the confidence level. If he is not able to do that, he has to get the support of his family or friends or somebody, so that actually they can stand behind him actually to support him in his crucial hours. Second one, this boy does not communicate properly. He doesn't speak at all. So he has to improve his concentration. He has to improve his communication properly. When see, in this world, there are many creatures. Only the humans can communicate. We can speak, we can sing, we can do everything actually with our mouth. So the God has given the extraordinary capabilities in the way of communication. So if we are not going to use that communication properly, perhaps we may be losing many things in our life, which can land us actually in a serious trouble. So my personal opinion is that his worst time was over. He can expect some better results now, but not the fantastic results. So whatever the job he is getting it, let him go there, join, and then let him work. Okay, this is my advice. The third one, he has to address his psychological problem. If he doesn't do that, then I don't think the thing is he may not be able to survive actually in the competitive environment in the career also.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if he's going to get married, no, see in this generation, the girls actually will not like this kind of a character. So practically for him, the thing is, life will be a disaster if he doesn't understand his own life. And as per my personal opinion, the thing is actually there are certain times actually he can get a job, especially let him try for a job during the Kedu periods. So whenever the Kedu, Pratyanda Dasa period comes, let him try for a job. At that time, he can get a better job actually in his life. So the thing is, see, a wise man will always wait for that time. He will strike only when the time is favorable for them. See, those days actually, the ships actually were sailing actually through the wind. So sometimes actually the ships actually wait for months actually in the port, so that the winds actually, blow. They start the journey actually when the wind is blowing actually in a favorable manner.
Yeah.
They look at the environment. They look at whether it is going to be raining or shining or whether it is going to be windy. So that sailors know each and everything about the weather condition. When they know that actually weather is favorable, then only they will start the journey. Same way in our life, if you are going to do everything whenever the time is favorable, the success rate will be 100%. Even if you are going to be talented, even if you are going to be knowledgeable, when we try to kickstart anything when the time is unfavorable, there is a possibility we will land in a total failure. So my personal opinion is that whenever he approaches any Kedu period in his life, let him try to search for a job and find a job and try to land in a job. So this is my personal advice to you.
Understood, sir. I hope he's listening. I do see a comment from him, so he would have taken valuable advice from you. So yes, sir. I think
my personal opinion is today he might have been very nervous in listening to my prediction. So there is a possibility actually he might have remained silent spectator actually in this show without commenting anything.
And it could be, sir. Could be. So yeah, let's hope he makes use of the advice that you gave and follows this thing. Yes, he did reply. I confirmed his username is matching, so he did reply. So yeah, let him accordingly plan what needs to be done. Today we got a couple of more comments, sir. Tomorrow, same time, we will be covering those comments also. And for the subscribers, yes, please be tuned in. And another general addition is whenever you're asking a question, please clearly add your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and a clear question along with any issue you're facing, and we will be addressing the same. For the people who ask question tomorrow, we will choose one or two charts and we'll uh, cover them tomorrow at the same time. Yes. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
We'll again meet
Namaste.
tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.